Live from Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here and getting to start. Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Glasnow ready and deals. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one popped up. Betts corrals it. 1 up, 1 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Just misses. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off it.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. And we're back. And on the hill, Brandon Pfaadt.
Yeah, ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Betts, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And that one fouled off. Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Base hit, center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Alex Bregman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. First and second here, no outs. High fly ball, shallow right field. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's up to a dozen. That's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boogs. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Betts on second. Ohtani on at first with 2 down. In the air, right field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Glasnow back to work. Up the middle, bats up with it. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Pavin Smith. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Line drive, base hit. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ivan Melendez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pfaadt. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Pfaadt with a homer in his last game. fouled off. He was late. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one off the mark. Ball one. No score here in the second. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. A two-run homer. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's low for ball four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., here's a speed threat. Jordan Lawler. Not close with that one, and that is ball one.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Outside with a breaking ball. Got him. One away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
McCarthy stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is downstairs. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Rip towards third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
That one inside. The count now 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground and a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Will Smith to the plate. Just missed. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas gets under it. Out number 2. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ketel Marte. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Glasnow winds and deals. Right through there for a strike. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Smith batting with 1 down, takes a strike. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Freeman over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Andy Pfaadt. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Pfaadt, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And there's 1 away. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He jacks that one out to left. His 2nd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brandon Pfaadt won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Betts, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Movement in the bullpen. John Curtis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Puck also throwing. Pitch in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Alex Bregman.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where
runner on the move. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. This one in the dirt. Runner goes again. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Del Castillo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Ivan Melendez digs in now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Lawler. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Takes it himself for 1, and that's all they'll get. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, bases full. Alec Thomas now. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that just misses. Goes down looking. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Rodriguez back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance.
Man, Dodger Stadium is so beautiful. Really a gorgeous place to play baseball. The weather is always perfect. You know, Tommy Lasorda managed the Dodgers for more than 20 seasons, and he called this place blue heaven on earth. You and I, we had the privilege of walking past the Vin Scully broadcast booth and many times seeing him in there getting ready for a ball game. When I think of this place, I think of Vin Scully.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pfaadt will hit next. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Offense held it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. That clips a corner.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it stays fair. Man at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Pitch misses. 1-0. Perdomo over at first with 1 away. In there at the knees. And a count 2-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. So man aboard, Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Inside, just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
comes up empty. That's strike two. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Edman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Good eye in that spot. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's to third. Lawler tossed to first. And they get Edman for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. He's already home here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Next pitch misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. That'll be it for Glasnow. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Brusdar Graterol.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Graterol fires. Right back to him on the mound. To first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Ivan Melendez digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1. Graterol goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Pfaadt snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside edge. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs. A.J. Puck comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kyle Nelson getting ready to go. Ginkel, the right-hander, also getting loose. And takes low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
That misses. And a count 1-2. That one missed. That's inside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Now into the ball game on defense, Yoan Moncada. He's the new third baseman. Gratterol back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Ground ball left side. Moncada tossed to first. They get the out on Marte. Kevin Ginkel on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, right side. Drops into the glove. 2 away now. And next for L.A., Andy Pfaadt. He's already homered in this game. That one well upstairs. Ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. That clips the corner. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas moving back. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here is Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. 1 down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. First pitch misses. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Clips the corner, 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Chop to third, and it goes just foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Gurriel. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is,
got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.